Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a football game coming at you tonight with Glidden-Ralston Wildcats taking on the River Valley Wolverines. It is the Wildcats' homecoming night, so they're looking to make the most out of it. They won the coin toss, and they are going to elect to defer, so the Wolverines will be kicking it off to the Wildcats. In at the kicker position, we have number 55, that's Tanner Edwards. In to get the ball, we have number 81, that will be Ethan Orduring, and number 43, that'll be Bryson Ertz. Tanner Edwards, let's have a kick to number 81, Olderberging, and it's going to be ran up the near side of the field. The Wolverines finally pushing him out of bounds. Number 54, that's Alec Dixon, and 62, John Nelson, forces the runner out of bounds.
Ethan Olderberging takes the kickoff across midfield down to the Wolverine side of the field. Wildcats are the first and 10.
So the Wildcats will make a nice gain of yardage, putting them at about the 28-yard line. In the backfield will be number 10, that's John Whitaver. Oh, changing positions. It's going to be a handoff up the middle to number 16, that's Tyler Brandt. Handoff coming from John Whitaver.
Bruce and number 72, Landon Johnson, making a stop for River Valley. Pick up 5 yards of the play, bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats.
The Wildcats making a small gain of yardage on the handoff up the middle. Number 81, Old Birding in the backfield. Going to be a little QB keeper up the middle. John Nelson wraps up on him but couldn't quite bring him down, so he makes a nice gain of yardage. Second down with about 5 to go. Oh, excuse me, they'll pick up a first down on the run. Whitver in the backfield all alone. 2 out wide. Steps back to pass. Whitver lets one go to number 16, and it is caught. Whitver throwing a long pass to Tyler Brandt, and it connects for a touchdown. That'll bring the score to 6-0, putting the Wildcats in the lead early in this game. Glidden-Ralston Wildcats looking like they're going to kick the ball. And it looks like the kick will be good. The kick by number 67, that's Brent Lloyd, will be good. So after that exciting start, we'll go to commercial. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
And we are back in Glidden, where the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats take on the River Valley Wolverines. Wildcats starting this first quarter off hot, getting a touchdown and making the kick. There's still 10 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock, so they didn't waste any time doing so.
Good in everything.
Into kick number 67, Brent Lloyd. And it looks like it'll be Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield to pick this ball up. It's going to be a boom of a kick picked up by Cole Thomas. He's going to the far side. He makes some nice gain in yardage, puts a defender down, but is eventually forced out of bounds by the defense. So it looks like the Wolverines will be down at about the 15-yard line.
Cole Thomas bringing the kickoff out to the 19-yard line. Mark Lynch making the final stop for the Wildcats.
In the backfield for the Wolverines will be Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce. He runs up the middle, but the defense is there. Trey Pruce will be taken down by Lucas Christian for small gain in yardage. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He's forced to scramble. The line didn't hold it. He is sacked. Cole Thomas taken down by number 41. That's Caden Smith. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, but nowhere to go. Wolverines will lose about half a yard on the sack. It'll be brought to third down with 10 to go. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon, Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He lets one launch, but it's tipped, and the fumble is recovered. But it looks like the refs are waving it off. It will be no good. So it will be the Wolverines' ball with fourth down. 10 to go, so I'm expecting they will kick. They have Tanner Edwards, and it's a kicker position, looking to punt one long.
Edwards kicks the ball away.
It's going to be a nice kick picked up by number 81, Old Durbin, but it looks like he's going to go all the way. No one to stop him. So Old Birding, tough name to pronounce, brings it all the way into the touchdown after the punt. That's a second touchdown of the night, barely wasting any time on him. Wildcats looking like they're going to kick it again. And to kick is going to be number 67, that's Brent Lloyd. Old Birding kicks it away, and it looks like the kick will be good, right in between the sticks. So that brings the score to 14-0. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Of most humans is a desire to make a difference, and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
And we are back in Glidden, where the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats take on the River Valley Wolverines. It's homecoming night tonight for the Wildcats. In to kick for the Wildcats, it'll be number 67, that's Brent Lloyd, kicking it off to Trey Pruce and Cole Thomas.
Brent Lloyd kicking up. He of the football to kick off for the Wildcats, number 67.
Perfect snap. He gets up and leaves. Nobody told me it was a fake.
Kick's going to be long to Trey Pruce. He catches the punt and runs it up the far side of the field. And he breaks through the defense. Doesn't look like there's anyone to stop him. Number 29 trailing him, but Trey Pruce puts on the moves.
takes the kickoff for the
He takes the kickoff all the way into the end zone, bringing the score to 14-6. Trey Pruce shows off the wheels, running it straight north and south into the end zone. Trey Pruce better thank his blockers. They helped him out there, letting him go all the way up the field. Looks like the Wolverines will go for a two-point conversion with Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide, but there's going to be a flag on the play.
Up to go for the 2 points after score. Penalty on the play. Offsides against the Wildcats.
It will be an offsides call on the Wildcats. But as it's a two-point conversion, there won't be much effect. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce, but he is brought down instantly. Nowhere to go for Trey Pruce. After his impressive run, he couldn't quite get the two-point conversion. So after that touchdown, we'll go to commercial. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees. And best of all, no limits. EverTech.
And we are back in Glidden, where the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats take on the River Valley Wolverines. It's a good start to homecoming night for the Wildcats with a score of 14-6. Wolverines retaliate back with a kickoff return into the end zone by Trey Pruce. The two-point conversion was no good as the line didn't quite hold and Trey Pruce was taken down instantly. And at the kicker position for the Wolverines will be Tanner Edwards. To receive the kick will be Ethan Ralberding. And number 43, that'll be Bryson Ernst. It's a short kick by Tanner Edwards, picked up by number 15. He lowers the shoulder and makes a few gain of yards. The ball will be down at about the 35-yard line. So Wildcats will be in good position to make a run. Old Birding in at the quarterback position. Steps back to pass. And he lets one launch to number 41. It is caught. Caught by Caden Smith, and he runs it in for another touchdown. That'll bring the score 20-6 for the Wildcats. Wildcats not wasting any time on these touchdowns, getting them almost right away. That makes it tough for the Wolverines as they're going to have to come back and get another touchdown of their own. In to kick will be Brent Lloyd again. And it looks like it will be good again. Brent Lloyd going 3 for 3 on these kickoffs, not missing a single one. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
We are back in Glidden for homecoming night. They're off to a hot start, bringing the score to 21-6 after a touchdown by Caden Wenk. And at the kicker position will be Brent Lloyd, kicking it off to Trey Pruce and Cole Thomas.
Brett Lloyd, the kickoff. Monday. For the Wildcats.
It was cool. Right in the state. No, the state capital is fantastic. I would highly recommend.
Lloyd kicks a long one, picked up by Cole Thomas. He's bringing it up the middle, but he's brought down by 3 Wildcat defenders. There's going to be a flag on the play, but it will be ruled off.
Ball's on their 25-yard line.
Wolverines will get the ball at about the 25-yard line, looking to even up the score a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield.
Oh, right.
Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce up the outside of the field. But he is brought down by number 34. That's Bryson Ernst. So Trey Pruce will lose a few yards.
For the Wolverines.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce still in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a little QB keeper for Cole Thomas, but he's forced to dive to keep the yards even.
All right, side making a stop for the Wildcats. Cross back of the play to the 21-yard line. Third down for River Valley.
Wolverines at third down with a while to go, hoping to make some magic happen. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce still in the backfield position. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He lets one fly to Alec Dixon, and it is just over his head, so the pass will be no good. That'll bring the Wolverines to fourth down with a while to go. I'm assuming the Wolverines will put Tanner Edwards, number 55, in to kick it away.
Fourth down for the Wolverines.
In to receive the kick will be Old Birding. The kick will be short and high, and it will go out of bounds. So the Wildcats will get the ball at about the 35-yard line. Looks like they're in good position to hopefully add some more points on the board. Number 10, that's John Whitfer in at the quarterback position, but there's going to be a flag on the play. Looking like it'll be a false start on the Wolverines. So the Wildcats will go forward. That puts them at about the 39-yard line. Whitver still in at the quarterback position. He's going to pitch it to the outside to number 16. He runs it up the outside. but he'll be forced out of bounds.
3-yard line. There it's
Number 16, Tyler Brandt, is an impressive run.
Wildcats for holding.
Tyler Brandt, the 205-pound running back, has a lot of muscle to put his head down and go through the defense. But it looks like there's going to be a flag on the play, so the run will not be good. The Wildcats will go backwards to about their 32-yard line. All alone in the backfield, Old Birding. He steps back to pass. He lets a short pass to number 35. That's Jackson Schleonard. And he will be forced out of bounds after making a nice gain of yards.
1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Old Birding all alone in the backfield again. Man in motion, that's number 34. Going to be a little QB keeper up the middle, and he's going to pick up a few yards. 2nd down with about 7 yards to go. The ball on the 25-yard line. It's going to be 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. The score 21-6. In the backfield will be number 10, that's John Whitaker. Man in motion. Whitaker steps back to pass. He lets one deep to number 42, but the pass will be no good. Ball popped up in the air, but neither player just could find it.
Bring up 3rd down.
So that'll bring the Wildcats to 3rd down with 7 to go. Hoping to pick up a fresh set of downs. So far, the Wildcats haven't had a possession without a touchdown. So I'm assuming they're looking to keep that streak going. Old Birding in at the quarterback position. He hands it off to number 416. He puts his head down and goes all the way into the end zone.
To the end zone for the Wildcat touchdown.
Tyler Brandt showing off his muscle, going straight through the defense for a touchdown. That's not a man I'd want to get in the way of. Impressive touchdown by Tyler Brandt. In to kick will be Brent Lloyd. He hasn't missed one yet. But I spoke too early and he will miss. So the score will remain 27-6. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And we are back in Glidden after an impressive touchdown by Tyler Brandt. So running back with some muscle on him that goes straight through the small Wolverine defense. In to kick again will be Brent Lloyd after he misses his first field goal attempt of the night. To pick up this punt will be Trey Pruce and Cole Thomas.
Brett Floyd kicking off the
Kick will be a long and low one.
1 yard line.
Trey Pruce picks it up. He goes to the far side of the field. He jumps over a defender but is brought down. Cole Thomas, or Trey Pruce, excuse me, couldn't quite make the run that he made last time.
Return stopped about the 20-yard line.
Ball will be down how it looks like the 20-yard line. Wolverines hoping to even up the score.
Penalty against River Valley.
Looks like there'll be a flag on River Valley.
Holding penalty.
So they will go backwards.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
Inside the 10-yard line.
Unfortunate start of this possession for the Wolverines. So they'll be down at about the 9-yard line. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a pass for Cole Thomas to number 55. That is the lineman, Tanner Edwards. Tanner Edwards makes a nice run after receiving the catch from Cole Thomas. Tanner Edwards, not the guy you usually expect to see running the ball. But it looks like Tanner Edwards can do it all. Tanner Edwards, a universal player, playing the line, tight end, and kicker position. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce will be in the backfield. Cole Thomas will be pressured and brought down. So the Wolverines will lose yards. It's an unfortunate thing to precede the impressive catch and run by Tanner Edwards, the big man. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox and Dixon out wide. Cole Thomas is pressured. He's forced to throw it to Alec Dixon, and it is caught. Alec Dixon makes the catch for a nice gain of yards, but is tackled immediately. So the Wolverines will make up the yards that they just gained.
3rd down and 10 for River Valley.
Wolverines will be left with about 10 to go. Unfortunately, it is 3rd down. They'll have to make something happen quick. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Give me a handoff to Trey Pruce up the middle, but he is forced down instantly. Trey Pruce will have no gain on the handoff. So it will be 4th down. Wolverines will likely have to kick this one off. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter of action, with the score 27-6. But it looks like the Wolverines are going to go for it. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He lets one go, but it is dropped. Cole Thomas looks for the big man, Tanner Edwards, but he couldn't quite connect, so it will be Wildcats' ball. They'll get the ball right at about the 40-yard line. Looking to keep their streak of touchdowns going. Handoff up the middle to number 34, but he will be brought down. Bryson Ernst picks up a few yards on the handoff up the middle.
35-yard line. Just over it. Second down for the Wildcats.
Steps back to pass. Old Burbine. It is intercepted. Cole Thomas picks up the pass. He's snaking all over the field, picking up a nice yardage after grabbing the interception. Old Birding throws it right to the hands of Cole Thomas. So Cole Thomas puts on the moves and makes a gain. Cole Thomas shows off his speed on that possession. It's about 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first quarter. Wolverines trailing 27-6. Wolverines will have Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He is pressured. It looks like the line trips up, so he has some more time. But he throws it off, and it will be no good. Cole Thomas looks for Alec Dixon, but Alec Dixon couldn't quite grab a hold of the ball. That'll bring the Wolverines to 2nd and 10 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Wolverines sticking with Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Looks like Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox will be out wide. Cole Thomas hit right away on the blitz by the Wildcats. He drops the ball, but it will be picked back up by the Wolverines. Unfortunately, that will bring the Wolverines to 3rd and 10. So they'll be forced to make a impressive play to pick up a first down.
About 15.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox, Alec Dixon out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, lets one go to Tanner Edwards, but it is caught. Ball was tangled up by the defense, but Tanner Edwards gets it again. Proving the big man can be a receiver. That's the impressive play that I'm talking about, and the Wolverines will get a first down. Wolverines might need to put Tanner Edwards out wide from now on. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon, Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas throws a short pass to Alec Dixon, and it is caught. Alec Dixon eventually forced out of bounds, but there will be a flag on the play.
About the 27, 28-yard line. There is a flag on the play.
Waiting for the refs call. Looks like it'll be on the Wolverines, a block in the back.
Penalty.
So they will go backwards. Clock ticking down, 1 minute left.
Take the ball back to the 37-yard line.
Wolverines will be at about the 37-yard line, but it will be 1st and 10. Cole Thompson, Trey Pruce still in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He is pressured. He lets one fly to Peyton Cox, but it is almost intercepted by number 16. That's Tyler Brandt, but it goes right out of his hands. So the Wolverines will be back where they were at second down. Looks like the Wolverines will call a timeout, so while they take a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with
And we are back after some technical difficulties, striding right into the action. Cole Thomas pressured, forced to throw it away. With the camera going out, we missed about the last 30 seconds of the first quarter and 6 of the second. But we are back. The Wolverines will have pick up a flag for holding, and we'll go backwards. Wolverines 4th down with 12 to go. Last time they went for it, it turned out well. And it looks like they will again. Cole Thomas and Trey Prue still in the backfield. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, lets a long one out to Alec Dixon, but it is over his head. So it will be Wildcats ball, as that was 4th down. Wildcats will get it about the 34-yard line to start off the second quarter. Three men in the backfield for the Wildcats. Number 10 hands it off to number 34. That's Bryson Furtz. And he makes a lot of gain. Looks like he's going to go all the way into the end zone, but he's finally brought out of bounds by Alec Dixon. Bryson Ertz with an impressive run up the middle of the field. Finally forced out of bounds by Alec Dixon. Wildcats will get the ball at about the 5-yard line, hoping to pick up a touchdown. Looks like the ball will be dropped.
I believe it's recovered by Whitford.
So we'll go to second down, and the ball will stay at the 5-yard line.
Covered by Ethan Overding.
Looks like Old Birding will go out, and John Whitver will go in at the quarterback position. Whitver pitches it off to number 16. That's Tyler Brent. And it is good. Another touchdown by Tyler Brandt, bringing the score to 33-6. Tyler Brandt, a big and strong running back for the Wildcats.
Wildcats line up with
In to kick will be Brent Lloyd.
Brett Lloyd doing the kicking for the Cats.
It looks like the kick will be good. That will bring the score to 34-6. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors. Oh, never mind. The kick will be called back,
34-6 in favor of the Wildcats.
but the kick will stand. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
That seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
And we are back in Glidden after a touchdown for Tyler Brandt and a kick good for Brent Lloyd. There's an offsides on the kick, but the Wildcats declined it, so they'll stick with the 1 point. Brent Lloyd back in to kick it off to the Wolverines. Trey Pruce and Cole Thomas will be in the backfield to receive it. It will be a deep one out to Cole Thomas. He picks it up, is running up the middle. Gives them a little stiff arm and makes a nice gain of yards. Cole Thomas runs the ball all the way up to what looks like the 25-yard line.
Here for Wildcats running the ball carry out of bounds, led by Andrew Bennett. First and 10 for River Valley.
Wolverines, fresh opportunity to even up the score a little bit. Hopefully get back in this game by halftime. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. Going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce up the middle, but he is forced back. Number 16, that's Tyler Brandt, brings Trey Pruce down instantly. So the Wolverines will be 2nd and 10.
Lost a couple yards, second down 11 for River Valley.
Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a little QB keeper for Cole Thomas. He's forced to the outside, and he'll be forced out of bounds. Cole Thomas will be brought out of bounds by Old Birding.
Clucky and Spinar over there making the stop, running the ball carry out of bounds. Third down for River Valley.
Wolverines will lose about a yard on the play. Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield again. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He has time. He's hit while passing, and the pass will be intercepted. Cole Thomas throws it to the hands of 25. That's Caden Clucky. So it will be Wildcats ball. Trey Proust couldn't quite get a hold of the ball, but it looks like there will be a flag on the play. The officials talking it over. Looks like it'll be holding on the Wolverines. And another penalty on the Wildcats.
I believe the second penalty is against the Wildcats for an illegal blindside block.
Looks like the Wildcats will get hit with an illegal blindside block.
That would have happened after the interception. Holding is declined.
Penalty will be declined.
Personal foul, the blindside block against the Wildcats. Wildcats have the ball. Penalty marched off from.
So the Wildcats will keep the ball, but will go backwards. Complicated ruling sorted out by the officials. So we're back to playing ball.
Personal foul takes the ball back to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Whitver in at the quarterback position. Looking like they're going to keep him all alone back there. Man in motion. That's Tyler Brandt. But it's going to be brought up to the near side of the field by number 34. That's Bryson Ertz.
Thomas for River Valley. Ertz is gained down to the River Valley 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Impressive run by Bryson Ertz. As he picks up a nice amount of yards on that run. Old Birding in at the quarterback position. He steps back to pass. He lets one launch to number 25, and it is caught. Old Birding to Clucky. The pass will be good, picking up a 1st down in the process. Ball will be at about the 13-yard line. The Wildcats will be at 1st and 10. Whitver in at the quarterback position. He's going to hand it off to number 35. He goes to the far side of the field, and it will be a touchdown. Touchdown by Jackson Skettler, bringing the score to 40-6. Wildcats leading. Into kick will be Brent Lloyd. He lets one go. It looks like the kick will be good. Bringing the score 41-6 with 9 minutes and 24 seconds left in the second quarter of action. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Company has the next vehicle for your lifestyle. You'll find a wide selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs at Lawton Motor Company. Right now, check out a 2016 Chevy Traverse LS, only $14,995, or a 2013 Ford Explorer, right now just $13,995. A 2014 Ford F-150, just under 90,000 miles, and listed at $21,995. Lawton Motor Company. See their inventory online, lawtonmotors.com.
And we are back in Glidden. after a touchdown by Cale Clucky and a made kick by Brent Lloyd. Brent Lloyd returning to the field after his kick to kick it off to the Wolverines. In to receive the kick will be Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. Also up a little closer will be Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox. Kick will be long, and it will be a touchback. So Wolverines will get the ball at the 15-yard line, hoping to make a run here. Wildcats have been pulling away from this game. Wolverines need to rope them back in. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce up the middle. He breaks free. So Trey Pruce will pick up a nice gain of yards on the handoff up the middle. But there will be a flag. Officials yet to make a decision. And it will be a personal foul on the Wildcats, so the Wolverines will march even closer. That'll also pick up a first down for the Wolverines, so they'll move the chains.
15-yard march off, takes the ball out over midfield to the Wildcat side of the field at 39. First and 10 for the Wolverines.
Nine minutes left in the second quarter. Wolverines trailing 41-6. Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield. He steps back to pass. Line doesn't quite hold. Three people on him. Cole Thomas forced to throw it away.
Complete pass on the pressure from the Wildcats defense. Second down.
Cole Thomas gets pressured from every single direction possible. Nowhere to even scramble. Cole Thomas is lucky he even got time to throw that one off. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Looks like it will be offsides, I believe, on the Wildcats.
Encroachment against the Wildcats. Defense offside. Ball at the Wildcats 34-yard line, just shy of 35.
So the Wolverines will move even closer. It'll be second down with 10 to go. Wolverines hoping to pick up another first down, get them closer to that end zone. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce up the middle, but the defense is there and pushes him backwards. But Trey Pruce will maybe pick up a yard on the handoff.
Third down.
The Wolverines will be at 3rd and 5. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Dixon and Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, but it is blocked. Cole Thomas pressured right away. Pass is blocked, but the line couldn't quite get a hold of the ball. That'll bring the Wolverines to 4th and 4. And the Wolverines will go for it. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce. He finds a gap, but it doesn't look like he quite picked up the first down. So the ball will go to the Wildcats. Wildcats will get the ball at about the 35-yard line. It's about 6 minutes left in this second quarter. Wolverines trailing 41-6. And at the quarterback position, that's going to be Whitver. He steps back to pass. He throws it to number 34. No, 34, excuse me. He makes a nice gain of yardage, which is eventually brought down by number 75. That's Colton Porter, the big man. Whitford to Bryson Ertz picks up a nice gain of yardage.
Wildcats with the 1st and 10, ball at the River Valley 35.
Looks like number 73 will go in. A fan favorite, Carlos.
Timeout, Wolverines.
But the Wolverines will call a timeout. So while the football takes a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. You may not be imagining golf right now, but wouldn't you like to be? New member rates for a single membership only $214, and for a new family membership only $321. To get your membership today, mail checks to Quimby Golf Course, P.O. Box 36, or call 229-1381.
And we are back in Glidden for their homecoming night. The Glidden-Ralston Wildcats take on the Wolverines and are leading by a score of 41-6. Coming out of this timeout, the Wildcats will get the ball at the 35-yard line. And at the quarterback position will be Old Birding, but it'll be an offsides by Carlos Orgata.
Penalty against River Valley. Defense offsides encroachment.
So the Wildcats will get the ball at about the 30-yard line now. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Wolverines, or Wildcats, excuse me. Number 25, that's Cale Clucky, brought down by Cole Thomas hard.
Getting down to the 26-yard line, 2nd down 1 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats with 1 yard left till this 1st down. A feeling inside me thinks they'll get it. Whitver in at the quarterback position. He's going to step back to pass. No, it's going to be a little QB keeper up the far side of the field. He spins, and eventually he will go down by a pile of the defense. Whitver picks up a nice gain of yards on the QB keeper, moving the chains in the process.
1st and goal for the Wildcats. The ball is at their 8-yard line.
Colton Porter back in for Carlos Orgata. Birding in at the quarterback position. He pitches it off to number 27. He goes up the far side, and it is going to be a touchdown. Number 27, that's Caden Wank, runs it in for a touchdown. That'll bring the score to 47-6 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Caden Wank runs it up the near side of the field with ease into the end zone. In to kick will be Brent Lloyd again. And the kick will be good. That'll bring the score to 48-6 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second quarter of action. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Drive-In, Correctionville. Stop in before or after the game. Check out our menu, including chicken, hamburgers, tenderloins, pizza burgers and fries, and of course, ice cream of all kinds. Try our new flurry flavors or try your favorite classic. Proud to support the River Valley Wolverines, the Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. We hope you'll visit us soon.
And we are back in Glidden, where the Wildcats take on the Wolverines on homecoming night. Wildcats having a good homecoming, leading 48-6 against the Wolverines. In to kick the ball against the Wolverines will be Brent Lloyd. In to receive the kick will be Trey Bruce and Cole Thomas. It will be a touchback, so the Wolverines will get the ball at the 15-yard line. In the backfield for the Wolverines will be Cole Thomas and Trey Bruce. Peyton Cox will be set up out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Bruce up the far side of the field, but he's brought down. Trey Bruce will have no gain on the run. 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield. Wolverines will have 4 out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. Line does not quite hold, so Cole Thomas will be forced to scramble. He goes to the outside, but back to the middle, and he will go down.
Quarterback carries the ball for River Valley. Gains out to their own 21-yard line.
Cole Thomas maybe picks up a few yards on the scramble play. Cole Thomas had nowhere to go, but somehow he found a gap and gained some yards out of it. Cole Thomas and Trey Bruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, but he is going to be sacked. Cole Thomas, trying to gain his balance, steps backwards. So the Wolverines will be back to their 10-yard line. But there will be a flag on the play.
Charles Shaw leading the charge. Along with Spinner Hine. There is a late flag on the play.
Wolverines praying it's on the Wildcats.
Got a dead ball penalty against the Wildcats.
And it will. So the Wolverines will move forward. It's a lucky save after the big loss of yards for the Wolverines. but I don't think it will matter too much as they'll likely kick it away. No, the Wolverines will pick up a first down after the penalty, so they'll pick up a first down. Wolverines get 1st and 10. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce will be in the backfield. Peyton Cox, Alec Dixon out wide. Tanner Edwards in at the tight end position. They might sneak the ball to him. Handoff to Trey Pruce up the middle, but the defense is there. But the ball is stripped from Trey Pruce by number 77, so it is a touchdown. Touchdown by number 77, that's Kyler East. So the score will remain 54-6. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
The Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
And we are back in Glidden-Ralston for their homecoming night. The Wildcats are taking on the Wolverines, where they're leading by a score of 54-6. There's 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the second quarter of action, with the clock on continuous. Into kick will be Brent Lloyd again.
Brent Lloyd kicking off once again for the Cats.
Kicking it off to Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. Kick will be a touchback. So the Wolverines will get the ball at the 15-yard line. Wolverines haven't scored since the kick return by Trey Pruce, going all the way into the end zone. In the backfield will be Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas will pitch it off to Trey Pruce, but he doesn't get a hold of it. But Trey Pruce dives on the ball.
Ball's placed about the 8-yard line. Second down for the Wolverines.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Correctionville Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center.
Of most humans is a desire to make a difference and at the end of the day know that it was a meaningful one. Welcome to that opportunity at Correctionville Specialty Care, where caring for people is their core. You'll love the experienced staff and family feel, plus the opportunity to advance with tuition assistance and reimbursement. And because they are a family, they understand family needs and are very flexible with schedules. Please consider joining the Correctionville Specialty Care team today.
And we are back where the Glidden-Ralston Wildcats take on the River Valley Wolverines. It's homecoming night for the Wildcats, and they are getting a treat, leading the Wolverines 54-6 to start this second half of action. In to kick for the Wildcats will be Brent Lloyd. Brent Lloyd will be kicking into Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. Brent Lloyd has shown his talent tonight as a kicker, missing only, I think, one field goal tonight. Officials getting out on the field as the second half is getting ready to begin. Elias Dvorak in the special teams position. Elias is a fan favorite for all. He gets some playing time on the field. Looks like the kick is going to be deep, but Cole Thomas will pick it up, and it will be a touchback. So the Wolverines will get the ball to the 15-yard line. Wildcats a little hesitant to put the kick in play after the kickoff return by Trey Pruce, leading to a touchdown. Wolverines will have Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield with Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas, a quick pass to Peyton Cox, but he's brought down immediately. A whole pack of defenders for the Wildcats brings Peyton Cox instantly.
Cal Bucky along with Caden Smith making the stop, along with Tyler Brad.
I was on my phone going through, making sure the stream's going good. I looked
Lost a couple yards in the play, pick up second down for River Valley.
I'm a clumsy kid. You'd be surprised how often that happens.
In the backfield will be Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce. Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce, but there's going to be a flag.
Timeout, River Valley.
It's going to be a timeout on River Valley. So while the football takes a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
And we are back in Glidden, where the River Valley Wolverines take on the Wildcats. Wildcats are leading 54-6 with 11 minutes and 11 seconds left in this third quarter. Getting back from a timeout called by the Wolverines. Cole Thomas will step back to pass. He lets one fly to Tanner Edwards. It is caught. Tanner Edwards, third pass caught of the night, picking up a nice gain of yards. The big man can be a receiver. His hands prove to be amazing. Tanner Edwards looking to set a record for most yards gained by a lineman. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce up the middle, but he is sent back. Trey Pruce is pushed back on the play to only gain a few yards.
Brett Lloyd leading the charge, along with Cade Smith. No gain, second down for River Valley.
Wolverines have a few men out due to injuries and COVID protocols, excuse me. So the Wolverines might be getting a little tired. There will be an offsides. It looks like it will be on the Wildcats.
Penalty against the Wildcats.
So the Wolverines will march forward. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
Remain second down.
Putting the Wolverines in prime position to pick up another. Wolverines having to dig deep. There's only 3 men on the sideline. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He is pressured, forced to scramble. He cuts inside and is hit hard. He drops the ball, but it's picked back up. Alec Dixon picks the ball up after getting dropped. So they managed to get a few yards out of the play.
Dixon picks up the ball, takes it out just over midfield.
Cole Thomas was hit hard. And it shows as he dropped the ball.
3rd down and 1.
Looks like there'll be 1 yard left to the first down. Looking on the field, looks about like 1 inch. Cole Thomas and Alec Dixon in the backfield. Going to be a handoff to Alec Dixon up the middle. He's brought down and the ball is bobbled. There's a pile of Wolverines and Wildcats. No clue who got the ball. Wolverines pointing to their side, but so are the Wildcats. We will see what the officials rule.
River Valley's ball. Wildcats.
Looks like it'll be River Valley ball and a Wolverines first down.
First and 10 for Valley.
So the Wolverines will be left at 1st and 10 after the dropped pass by Alec Dixon and fumble recovery. Cole Thomas and Alec Dixon in the backfield. But it's looking like offsides by number 15. That'll be Rafael Paramo. Stepping about 5 yards ahead of the ball. Rafael slapping his head on that one. He'll cost the Wolverines 5 yards. Trey Pruce being taken out of this game. Looks a little shooken up on the sidelines. Cole Thomas and Alec Dixon in the backfield. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He lets one launch to Paramo, but the pass will be no good as it is tipped.
Tipped and broken up by Smith. 3rd down, River Valley.
Cole Thomas having a hard time getting a pass off as the defense is all over him. Cole Thomas and Alec Dixon in the backfield. Paramo and Cox out wide. Hand off to Alec Dixon, but he's going to be hit instantly. Alec Dixon nowhere to go on that handoff. So he'll be brought down for a loss of yards. Wolverines going to be left at 3rd and 15.
Buckley and Lloyd up and make a quick stop for the Wildcats. 3rd down and long for River Valley.
So Wolverines will have to make a miracle happen. Cole Thomas and Alec Dixon in the backfield. Paramo and Cox out wide. Going to be a fake handoff to Dixon, and Cole Thomas will cut up the middle on the QB keeper. He breaks a tackle and makes about 5 yards on the play. But unfortunately, will not quite be enough as the Wolverines have a long ways to go till the 1st down.
4th down and long for the Wolverines.
Brings the Wolverines to 4th down. So the Wolverines will kick it off to the Wildcats. In to grab the kick will be 27. That's Caden Wink. The kick will be high. And will go out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
Wolverine kick. Goes out of bounds right at midfield. First and 10 for the Wildcats.
Penalty, right?
Looks like Wildcats will have John Whitver in at the quarterback position. So they've been indecisive on which one they want to use. Whitver pitches it off. Number 22 makes a nice run, but is eventually forced out of bounds by number 23. That's Trey Pruce. Number 22, that's Bennett Janning. Makes a nice gain of yards on the pitch.
Down to about the 27-yard line of River Valley. First and 10 for the Wildcats.
Looks like number 16, that's Tyler Brandt, will go in for Bryson Ernst. Whitver in at the quarterback position still. It's going to be another pitch to number 22. He's going to go on the other side of the field now. And forced out of bounds again after picking up another 5-yard run.
Pick up about 7 yards of the play. You bring up 2nd down and 3.
Wildcats will have about 3 yards left to the 1st down marker. Looks like the Wildcats will have Lloyd, the big man, in at the running back position. They'll put it up the middle. He brings down his head. And will the touchdown be good? He was tripped up. It will not. Brent Lloyd, the lineman, runs the ball up the middle, going straight through the defense, but the touchdown will not be good as he is about 1 yard away from the end zone. This game has a history of using the big men to run the ball. And Brent Lloyd doesn't stop it. They will just push the ball into the end zone, and Brent Lloyd will be the one who did it. So Brent Lloyd will pick up the touchdown he didn't quite get, bringing the score to 60-6. There's about 2 minutes left in this 3rd quarter, with the Wolverines trailing 60-6. Now Brent Lloyd will be in to kick after getting his touchdown.
Brent Lloyd in.
Looks like the kick will be no good, so the score will say 60-6. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu, all with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options.
And we are back where the Wildcats are taking on the Wolverines in Glidden. Homecoming night for the Wildcats, as Brent Lloyd will kick this one off after getting a kick and touchdown. The kick will be long and picked up by Cole Thomas. Cole Thomas runs it to the middle. And, oh, he doesn't quite find a gap. Cole Thomas looking like he might go all the way, but he is brought down.
Making a stop for the Wildcats. First and 10 for River Valley. Ball's at their own 24-yard line.
Cole Thomas will bring the ball to about the 25-yard line, putting the Wolverines in all right position. Looks like Trey Pruce will be back in this game, so Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce will be in the backfield. Looks like the officials will have to swap the ball out. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce. He runs up the middle, but the defense is there. Trey Pruce is brought down instantly. 1 minute left in this third quarter with the clock ticking down.
Holden Hine, along with Caden Wake up, making the stop for the Wildcats. No gain, short loss, second down for River Valley.
45 seconds left now as the clock is continuous. Now 30 seconds. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, throws it to Alec Dixon. Alec Dixon turns around, tries to put an arm out, but it is not successful. Alec Dixon forced out of bounds after making a small gain in yards. Number 29, Emmett Snyder, forces Alec Dixon out of bounds. 10 seconds left. So the Wolverines will probably just let the clock run out, and that is what they will do. So, as the third quarter ends, we'll go to commercial till the fourth. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
That seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
And we are back in Glidden-Ralston, where the Wildcats take on the Wolverines. Wildcats are leading 60-6 to start this fourth quarter of action. Wolverines can't quite put any more points up on the board after Trey Pruce's kick return. Wolverines hoping to at least even up the score a little bit to finish off this fourth quarter. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Cox out wide. Going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce. He goes up the middle, but he is brought down instantly by number 58. That's Charles Sean. Trey Pruce with nowhere to go on that handoff, but he manages to pick up a few yards.
Pick up of a couple, bring up 4th down for River Valley.
But unfortunately, Wolverines will be at 4th down with 7 yards to go. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass, throws it, but it is way over the head of Peyton Cox.
Incomplete. Intended for Cox. Snyder cover going to play. Wildcats will take over on downs, 1st and 10.
So the Wolverines went for it on 4th, but it was no good. So it will be Wildcats ball. Wildcats will get the ball at about the 27-yard line, which will put them in all right position to get to the end zone. Going to be a pitch to number 22, and he is eventually forced out of bounds. The run by 22, that's Bennett Janning. He picks up a nice gain of yards.
Colby Wallace, quarterback in the Wildcats on this possession. 1st and 10.
Wildcats put in some subs in.
8-yard line for the Wildcats. 1st and goal.
As they will have number 11, that's Colby Wallace, in at the quarterback position. They're going to pitch it up to number 22 again, that's Jennings, but he will be tripped up. Cole Thomas eventually brings Jennings down.
Getting down to about the 4-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Colby Wallace, the freshman, in at the quarterback position. He hands it off to Jennings again, but he is brought down by number 62. That's John Nelson.
62, John Nelson making the stop.
But it looks like there might be a man down for the Wolverines.
Officials timeout on the field for an injured player.
So while the football takes a break, so will we. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Course, situated next to the picturesque Little Sioux River, includes a practice putting green, clubhouse, cart storage, and 9 enjoyable yet forgiving holes. 8-1.
And we are back. The injury doesn't look to be serious. And there will be a flag.
Penalty flags on the play.
Looks like it will be on the Wildcats, so the Wildcats will go back. Colby Wallace, the freshman, still in at the quarterback position. It's going to be another pitch to Jennings on the near side of the field, but he is eventually brought down. Jennings being very consistent, picking up a few yards just about every single pitch play they give him.
Wildcats with a 4th down and goal. Ball on the 3.
Wallace in at the quarterback position. Snyder and Jennings also in the backfield. Going to be another handoff to Jennings. Up the near side of the field. Will he be in the end zone? Officials haven't made a decision, and it will be good. So the score will go to 66-6 after the touchdown by Bennett Janning. Four minutes left in this fourth quarter. Excuse me, 8 in the fourth quarter. And the kick will be good. That'll bring the score to 67-6 with 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Drive-in, Correctionville. Stop in before or after the game. Check out our menu, including chicken, hamburgers, tenderloins, pizza burgers and fries, and of course, ice cream of all kinds. Try our new flurry flavors or try your favorite classic. Proud to support the River Valley Wolverines, the Valley Drive-In, Correctionville. We hope you'll visit us soon.
And we are back in Glidden, where the Wildcats take on the Wolverines. Wildcats are leading 67-6 with 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action. Brent Lloyd will be in to kick the ball off to Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce.
Lloyd kicking off for the Wildcats.
Ball is grabbed by Trey Pruce. Trey Pruce fumbles it a little bit. He cuts up the middle, and it eventually brought down. Cole Thomas picks up a nice, or Trey Pruce, excuse me, picks up a nice gain in yardage on the kick return. Wolverines will be down at about the 31-yard line.
Lynch, the other guys there all make the stop for the Wildcats. First and 10 for River Valley.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Trey Pruce. He goes up the middle. He finds a hole. Will he bring it? No, he's eventually brought down by 29. That's Emmett Snyder. Trey Pruce finds a hole in the defense and goes right through it. He picks up a nice gain of yardage, also picking up a first down in the process. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Handoff to Trey Pruce, but he is going to be brought down immediately by the defense. Trey Pruce, no time to even think, and the defense is there. 6 minutes left in this fourth quarter with the clock ticking down.
Second down for River Valley.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He's forced to scramble. He finds a hole. He goes for it. Breaks a tackle. And Cole Thomas makes a nice gain of yardage after breaking a tackle by number 4. Cole Thomas puts on the moves and gives the Wolverines a shot at a touchdown. Wolverines will be first and 10 with 9 to go till the end zone.
First down and goal for the Wolverines.
Wolverines just need to pick up 9 yards, and they have a touchdown. Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Cole Thomas hands it off to Trey Pruce. He goes up the outside, but he's brought down.
along with Colin Stern there.
Trey Pruce maybe picks up a yard on the handoff.
Down and goal.
Cole Thomas and Trey Pruce in the backfield. Alec Dixon and Peyton Cox out wide. Cole Thomas steps back to pass. He is pressured by number 29, but Cole Thomas breaks a tackle and breaks another, and he's in for a touchdown. But Cole Thomas spikes the ball, so he will get a penalty.
There is a flag after the score.
Cole Thomas with an impressive run, breaking 2 tackles for the touchdown.
Flag has been picked up.
The touchdown will be good, despite the unsportsmanlike conduct. So the score will be 67-12 with 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Cole Thomas all alone in the backfield. And he's going to run it on the far side of the field for a 2-point conversion. Cole Thomas picks up a touchdown and a 2-point conversion right after it, putting some points up on the board for the Wolverines. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
The Backdraft Bar and Grill on Main Street in Holstein is the perfect dining establishment. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they have a menu that has something for everyone. Maybe it's a burger with cheese and bacon, or a tasty chicken sandwich, or maybe a hot dog with some delicious sauerkraut, or try the fried pickles or crab cheddar jalapeno bites on the side. And who can forget their phenomenal selection of original handmade specialty pizzas? The Backdraft Bar and Grill has it all. Extinguish your hunger at the Backdraft on Main in Holstein.
And we are back in Glidden after a touchdown and 2-point conversion by Cole Thomas. That brings the score to 67-14 with the Wolverines still trailing. There's about 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter of action, and the Wolverines will be kicking it off to the Wildcats. In to kick for the Wolverines will be Tanner Edwards. We've seen Tanner Edwards at just about every single position tonight, catching 3 balls, I believe, for the Wolverines. He sends the kick out deep. It is picked up by number 10, that's Whitver. Whitver runs it up the far side, but he's forced out of bounds by number 54, that's Alec Dixon.
Number 18, Lucas Christian, bringing the kickoff back to the Wildcats. Run out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Second spot at 24. First and 10 for the Wildcats.
Wildcats will get the ball at about the 25-yard line. And at the quarterback position will be the freshman Colby Wallace. He's going to pitch it off to number 18. That's Lucas Christian. He runs it up the far side of the field, but is forced out of bounds.
For the Wildcats. Run out of bounds right about the 35-yard line. Getting good enough for a Wildcat first and 10.
Wallace in at the quarterback position. He hands it off. It's going to be a pile and eventually is brought down. Number 24, that's Elias Messer.
Elias
brought down on the handoff.
Bring up 2nd and 8.
2 minutes left in this fourth quarter with the clock ticking down. Wallace in at quarterback. And he pitches it off to number 29. He runs it up the near side of the field, but is eventually brought out of bounds. Number 29, Emmett Snyder, picks up a nice gain of yards. That'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Wallace will hand it off up the middle, but he just drove backwards. Number 4, Andrew Bennett, pushed down on the play. 1 minute left on the clock, with it ticking down fast. Wallace still in at the quarterback position to finish this game out. He's going to hand it off up the middle, but he will be brought down. Emmett Schneider with nowhere to go on that play as the Wolverine defense is all over him. Wolverines number 35, John Putinson, makes an appearance in this game for the final seconds. But it looks like the Wildcats will let the clock run out as the time will expire. 10 seconds left. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1, and the game will be over. Wildcats win 67-14 on homecoming night. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back for a post-game recap.
Building Center Incorporated, located in beautiful Correctionville, Iowa. They have the lumber you need for building your new home, or maybe something even bigger. Correctionville Building Center prides themselves on great customer service and helping you get what you need for your next building project. Visit them in Correctionville today or call 372-4640. Correctionville Building Center. FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 years. FNB Bank is an active participant in agricultural lending. We also offer consumer and mortgage lending products. Home to FNB Insurance Agency, a full-service agency offering auto, home, farm, recreational vehicle, life, health, nursing home, commercial, and crop insurance. FNB Bank, committed to building sustainable, mutually beneficial relationships with our customers, employees, and shareholders within the communities we serve. FNB Bank, Correctionville, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. FNB Bank, Correctionville, serving the area for over 100 housing lender.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
And I am back for a post-game recap. The Wildcats were pretty dominant this game, winning 67-14. Notable name for the Wildcats is Tyler Brandt, the primary running back for the Wildcats. Coming in at 6'1" and 205 pounds, one of the biggest running backs you'll see around here. He was strong going straight through the Wolverines, picking up a few yards just about every single run. Another name that stands off is Ethan Orderlberding, the quarterback for a primarily part of the game. He had a few nice passes for a touchdown, and even some QB keepers he ran in. Another quarterback that stands out is John Whitver. He threw a few touchdown passes and even QB keepers to pick up a nice set of yards. For the Wolverines, a few names that stand out are Cole Thomas. Cole Thomas, the quarterback, forced to scramble a lot of the time due to the defensive pressure. He picked up a touchdown off of a scramble and a nice set of yards multiple times. Another name that stands out is Trey Pruce. Trey Pruce, the primary running back tonight, picked up a touchdown off of a kick return. Also on the defensive end, got a few tackles. Another name that stands out tonight, Tanner Edwards. Usually playing the offensive line position and defensive line position, and at the tight end a little bit due to some people being out. Tanner Edwards picked up a few catches tonight, getting some nice gains when no one quite expected it. Well, that'll be it for the recap. I'm Carter Canuck with Fuller Digital Solutions. Good night.